Morning everybody, hope everyone's really well. So today is my long promised video on YouTube. Sincere apologies for the delay in getting this out. I'll tell you now as to why. I promised it beginning of last week and said I'd try and get it out by the end of last week, and we recorded the podcast after feedback from so many of you, and thank you so much for that, completely in high definition last week, which was great. We absolutely loved doing it in high definition, but there's a massive learning curve with recording in high definition, which I hadn't taken into consideration. And one of the huge parts of that learning curve is sound. Basically, what happens is when you record in high definition video, you have to record in high definition sound. If you don't record in high definition sound, the video and the audio don't sync up. So what I mean by that is my voice would speak and you would either hear the sound my voice makes a few seconds after, a few seconds before. So we recorded the podcast, I put it up on screen to edit, and I'm looking at it, and to start with I thought it was my ears, but then I quite quickly realised what the problem was, and I would normally, by the end of Thursday, be probably 3/4 the way through editing the podcast. And by the end of Thursday, I think I'd managed to do 10 minutes because I'd spent the whole day resolving these audio issues. So, enough of my feeble excuses. Because of those reasons, I just physically didn't get the time to do this behind the scenes. So apologies for that. What you'll also be seeing here is something new. I'm very excited about this. It's the first time I've used it. It is hopefully going to resolve our sound issues. So this is a new type of mic. When you consider the sound issues we've had when we filmed on location with the wind, also as well, the need to have whoever's speaking close mic'd when you're filming on location, we've now hopefully resolved that issue. So this is an Australian mic actually, made by a company called Rode. It's the first time I've ever used it, and it's even got one of these cool little pop shields here, which is quite cool. That's really the key to some of this, really taken on board some of the feedback I've had from loads of you. I'm thinking particularly Knitting Mama 82 and loads of other people who've given us some really good feedback on sound and stuff. We're trying to do all we can to make the sound now as good as we physically can. YouTube, I'm so sorry about anyone who's had issues with this, and I'm so sorry that we can't jump forward to some of our future milestones, most notably the website. When we do a website, and we are now well over halfway towards milestone number 1, and the distance between milestone number 1 and number 2 is not that far at all. So we're on the road now, people, and when we hit I think it's milestone number 2, and we hit that, that's when we'll launch a website. And when we launch a website, there'll be a login area for patrons, and then it will be super easy to negotiate and find videos and behind the scenes and all the things that you're looking for. Up until that point, what we're having to do is make use of commonly known platforms that are out there, so hence the YouTube. We will always put out the videos on Facebook first, so they will always appear on Facebook in the week that we shoot them. These are the behind the scenes and the tutorials. The Monday following those videos being shot, they will get uploaded to the YouTube playlists. The YouTube playlists are private. Now what that means is you need inviting to each of the videos before you can view them. So how do you get access to them? The first thing that I need your email address that is attached to your YouTube account. Now, some of you may not have a YouTube account. If you don't, I would advise you to get one. And the YouTube is all about you viewing videos, and you liking videos, and then you may be commenting on videos. So set up an account with YouTube. It's very straightforward to do. When you set up that account with YouTube, you have to put in an email address. That's so if ever someone brings out a video that you've subscribed to, YouTube sends you an email to tell you that that video's come out. So it's a useful thing to do. So you set up your YouTube account, you put in an email address, and then you have a YouTube account. It's that YouTube account that I invite to view these videos. So what you get is you get a Google Plus invite, which looks like this. And you also get a YouTube invite, which looks like this. For me, and it might be different dependent on what computer you're using, but what I have found is when you get these invites, the one to follow, the one to click on is the YouTube one. So do you see there? I'll just go back again here. It says YouTube. And here it says, Kay Jones sent you a video, Bakery Bears Tutorials, Video 6, Part 2. So I click on that, and in here, you can't see the picture, and the reason why is because it's private. I can't make it public because then by the nature of that, it would be public. So it's private just for us. And it tells you there what the video is. So Bakery Bears Tutorials, Video 6, Part 2, Working the Gusset Decreases by Kay Jones. It gives you the little description as well underneath so you know what you're watching. If I want to watch that video, I just click in the middle there. And that takes me straight to YouTube in my browser. And the video starts to play. Now, what if that video doesn't play when you click? So you've got your email. It's telling you that the video in the playlist. You click on the YouTube one. You see the big red dial in the middle. You click on that dial. Nothing happens. It takes you to YouTube and it won't play. I tell you now the reason why it won't play. It will be because up here you're not logged in to your account. So if the video will not play, what you need to do is you need to come up here and you need to log into the account that you've had access given to. So I've sent you the email to the account email address that you've given to me that has given your YouTube account access to the video. For you to view that video, you need to be logged in up in this top corner. And as far as I'm aware, this is the same on a Windows computer as well as an iMac. The video is not playing. Go up to the top right hand corner, click up there, and you have the option to add account or to sign in. So this is where you would sign into your YouTube account. So do you remember I said at the start, you've set up a YouTube account. When you set up a YouTube account, you have to stick in a password. So you would log into your account. I am logged in to my account so I can view the video. Away I go. There is the video for me to view. Rather than having to go into the emails all the time, what you want to do is, I've just clicked on Kay Jones there. So I've clicked on the Bakery Bears channel. And you see here that there's a thing that says playlists. I'm going to click on that playlist. And here are all the playlists that the Bakery Bears have active at the moment. And I'm interested in the tutorials. So I'm going to click on the tutorials playlist. And if you look here, you can see all the lists of all the videos that are live with the tutorials. Now, if I want to view this, if I want to follow this list, not view it, sorry, constantly, what I want to do is I want to save it. So I click save, and it appears over here on the left. So I have saved the playlist tutorials. So my account, and this is my own personal account up here, you can see that it's me up there. I have lots of playlists of things that I want to keep track of. And I went in there to save it, and it immediately appeared over here in this list. So now wherever I go, this will always be here. Okay, it will always be here, so I can always quickly get access back to it. So I want to see the Bakery Bears podcast playlist. I click it there, and there are all the Bakery Bears podcasts, and I can click any video I want. I want to see all the tutorials. I click the tutorials list. I've saved it. and I can pick any video I want. The frustration, and I'm so sorry about this, is because these videos are private, on this list it says private video. So it is slightly frustrating in that it doesn't tell you what you're about to view, and I can't change that. Any video, pick the video I want to watch. Away we go. It's playing. I can pick any video on this list, and because I've been granted access to all of them, I click it, off it goes. It starts to play. So it only actually takes a second, doesn't it, to click on, see what it is, and then click off. Do you see how I did that? Up here, there's a little backwards that I can go. So let's see what video number 2 is. Click on video number 2, thoughts on yarn. I don't want to watch that. So I go up here to this click backwards. There we go, click backwards. Just click on video number 5. Kitchener stitch. I finished my sock. I need to know how to sew it up. That's what I was looking for. Brilliant. And we're going to go back to our emails again, because our emails is the place where it does tell us what everything is. So within your inbox, it depends on how your email works, but on mine I get this social tab here. So I've got my primary emails, I've got my social emails, I've got my promotion emails. This is a Gmail function, and yours might be the same. It's in the social ones that all my emails with regards to the YouTube account are sitting. So if I'm wanting to check what each of the videos are, I can look in here and it's going to tell me video 6, working the gusset decreases. Video 5, creating the heel turn. Video 3, what's that? It's yarn weights. So I can see here what each of the videos are. And if you'd rather view it this way so you can see what it is before you view it, it's sat there on your emails, and you can. So do you remember what I said? You go into the YouTube one. So click on the YouTube one, casting on and joining in the round. I want to view that. Hit the red button in the middle. Away we go. And it starts to play. Perfect. Remember, if it won't play, go up to this thing in the top right hand corner, click on that and make sure you've signed yourself in. And the account you need to be signed into is the one that you've given me the email address to, and then you will of course then be able to play, and away you go. And the other thing I've shown you today is, do you see this tab up here? If I click on this, this brings up all the playlists, all the options, and actually the thing that I haven't done yet is I haven't subscribed to the, remember here, playlists? I haven't subscribed to the behind the scenes. So I'm going to click on the behind the scenes, and then remember the way I subscribe to it is I click save. So click save, and then look, it's appeared in the top left hand corner, and now I can access it really quickly. And how do I get that thing up? Click that there, it appears. So if it's not there, you just click that thing in the top corner and away you go. Hopefully, I really hope that's going to have helped some of you get access who haven't been able to get access. And also for those who have, it maybe will show you how to save the playlist. But at the moment, number 1 appears on the Facebook group that you will have been invited to. Number 2, the beginning of the week following, it appears on the YouTube channel, and it's in the playlist or it's on your email. Remember though, you must be signed in. And I hope I've helped a bit.